Keep forgetting this should be like flopped a little bit. Make sure we testing 1, 2, 3. We gotta play some 2K. I ain't gonna lie, I've been addicted to 2K lately. I might hop back in. I'm about to really be on that 2K shit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this shit load correctly, cause this shit was being a bitch earlier. I played a few games off stream. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Sounds like a lovely weekend.
First questions, how many games now? Sure. I'm in a 3-point contest. We got 2 more games. Alright, we gonna kill it. Alright, put me in a 3-point contest. I ain't gonna lie, them putting me in 3-point contest is crazy. I'm a player. I'm not a shooter for real.
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way.
I had that wide open 3. Nigga be jacked. You see that?
Rising Stars game. MP will be in it this year.
Yes, he will. And that game is so much fun to watch. The future of the NBA on full display, and MP is a huge part of it.
With All-Star Weekend coming up fast, the field for the three-point contest has been announced. Good to see MP will be taking part.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you want players that raise the excitement. And a lot of fans were clamoring for MP. A good job by the league to give him a spot.
Well, that Greek Freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it, he can pass it. A combination of size and athleticism. What a talent.
And Brown with the stuff. Woo!
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Got it.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Let me move this over some.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Holiday against Brogdon. And he's going to the line for
Weak ass
2.
foul, bitch. Yo, someone us on sub. That's crazy.
Malcolm Brogdon. 2 shots.
Sign and trade. Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Pass to the chosen one. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Horford covering. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. Bam!
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
Gallinari with it. From deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's the chosen one. Horford covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside, Brown. Pass to Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
Here's the chosen one. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Gallinari with it, and Lopez picks him up. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Outside, Brown. The offensive rebound. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Brogdon after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. Outside, Holiday. Drains the triple. Holiday's got 5.
And their offense looking like a
And I
well-oiled
got that
machine.
assist off that. That's the one thing.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Holiday grabs the miss.
You try to dunk on me. That's disrespectful.
To the inside. Here's the chosen one. And he
Oh,
can't
can I get a
extend the lead
foul?
to double digits.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And Williams
Get a foul?
punches it home.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
There's a screen. Pass to the chosen one. Inside. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, BA, could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously, it's all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
The chosen one shot is good.
So far, they're owning.
His team now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the Bucks with some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Ingles comes in for Middleton. And it's Allen in for Holiday. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Horford. Smart's checked in for Gallinari. And it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Brown. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Ingles passes to Allen. That three's off the mark. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Smart with the ball. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. White for 3. No good that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Milwaukee's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to the chosen one. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And here's Muscala. Takes the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Now here's Allen. Fires the three, and the three-pointer goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's White into the lane. Goes up again. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame.
Oh.
A smart block, if you will.
And here's the fast break.
Pass it when I asked for it, man.
Pass to Smart. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And that last game was just about as close as it gets. Hard fought by both teams.
Now here's Ingles. Now Allen. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Crowder from the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Brown against Ingles. Muscala, screen on Ingles. Pass to Muscala from outside the arc. Crowder grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
On the wing, Crowder to the middle. White with the steal.
Why y'all can't pass correctly?
Here's Brown. And he's off from 17. And so
Then I get blamed for it because they don't know how to pass. Bro, they just straight pass it.
changing it up here. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's the chosen one in at the point guard position. That's the five on the floor for the Bucks.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Clippers had a nice performance. He picked up 25 points and made an effort to share it with his guys, too. A superstar performance, which has become the norm for him. Back to you.
Yeah, Ali, he was playing with excellent intensity out there, getting what he wanted.
Agreed. He's coming into this one with some great momentum.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Now, here's Williams. Smart passes to Brown. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. That one drops for him. Smart has got 6 in the quarter. And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint. But they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Here's the chosen one. He had 25 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It's Williams, high post. White for 3. The shot off that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the chosen one. Williams defending. The 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to the chosen one. Now Lopez. Uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got his second basket on the night.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. White with it, and Lopez picks him up.
Bro, ain't no
And so
way
he draws the foul, headed to the...
First personal foul. For the Celtics.
He played big on the biggest stage.
Allen, he's checked in for Connaughton. Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 14-6 run to the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Yep, count it. Brown's got 6 points.
An all-NBA level player, Jaylen Brown has done a great job with his jumper.
Here's the chosen one. And he got the whistle. The line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
So he gets them both. Here's White in his last outing with 12 points. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's Allen on the wing. Lets the three fly. No good on the shot. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. A huge 20.
Points first half.
Thanks for joining us.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing them. This is what happens when the other team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
Oh, what's going on?
And changing gears now, looks like we've got some great interactions on social media. All right, Kenny. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
That man,
Now let's send you over.
got a double-double. What the fuck?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
We big dogs in the East.
On the floor for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward position. Horford passes to Williams. Now here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Gallinari for 3. Great D that time from Middleton.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Middleton up top. The 3 is up. He drops it for range.
Nice.
Middleton's got 6.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 5. Horford outside. Middleton against Gallinari. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Bucks.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Here's Brogdon. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Middleton against Gallinari. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Here's
I
Williams.
just saw your message.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And they get it back. Brown passes to Williams. Here's
I
Gallinari.
miss you, bro.
Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
No coverage that time. 23 points in the game.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Here's Brown. Williams with the screen. A good look from Brown. Nice shot from the wing. Brown's got 8 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
Plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
So it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Lopez, the screen on Horford. Pass to the chosen one.
Ooh, that's gotta be in.
Off target from outside.
How was that a bad shot?
Boston shooting only 27% for today's game. Brogdon against Middleton. Rejected by Lopez. Down low. Here's the chosen one. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And the Celtics shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Pass to Brogdon. And Middleton with the block on the break. Here's the chosen one. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holiday against Brogdon. Here's Brown. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Can't pin the blame on the defense. Sometimes Brown makes challenging shots right in your face.
Now here's Middleton. 6 points for him. Pass to the chosen one.
Oh, I fucked that up.
No good on the triple.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Holiday against Brogdon. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Horford against Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gallinari against Middleton. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. That one goes. Count it. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Well, Middleton, a guy who's just so effective out there. He puts up points, he scores with great efficiency, and we've just seen him in so many clutch moments just come through for this team.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. A different look for Milwaukee. Crowder, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Holiday. A big group substitution here for Boston. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Brown, following the score by Milwaukee. Smart up top. White for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams against Crowder. Antetokounmpo with the block. In transition, here come the Bucks. And a foul called from the free throw line. First free throw is good.
Appreciate you. Wait.
45. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the strike. There's 10 seconds left in the third.
Appreciate you.
Now Brown to halt the run. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so
it's October 28th, 2019. What you mean by that?
35.
and it.
Good time. Transition opportunities, they've been fantastic in that area.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
We've got Damian Lee. He's out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself. This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Allen against White. Pass to Williams. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's the chosen one, and a nice finish on the layup. He's got 40 now.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
It's Brown on the wing. Inside, and no good, trying to use the glass. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Lee. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. The kick out to White. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Connaughton against Brown, the chosen one. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And it only only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Williams. Back to Brogdon. Williams in the post, covered by Lopez. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. It's not going to go for him. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. To the middle. Here's the chosen one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist.
It's my night.
And here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll hit.
How is that a foul? In what world is that a foul? Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2.
Every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Lee, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Celtics also making a change. Muscala's checked in. They double him with Brogdon. Middleton outside to the left wing. The three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Muscala, no good. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play.
Hamilton, 4th personal foul. Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
Go. How y'all feeling, chat?
Into an elite talent.
And both free throws good for Brown. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Milwaukee. And stolen by Williams. Outside White.
Keep it a bean.
Pass to Brogdon. Muscala the screen. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Middleton outside. So this one belongs to the Bucks. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they...
The Celtics, 16.
Honestly, I did not think I was trying to insane. Ain't no way I'm not #1 for the fucking Rookie of the Year race. Bird, bro, I got 4 points, bro. My team got a better record. What the fuck I gotta do to get fired? Shut up, all this shit.
You're the one in charge, MP. You're the boss.
Injuries loom large over this one. Both teams having to deal with makeshift lineups.
There is a positive, though, Kevin, that teams try to take from these situations. It gives guys a chance to step into bigger roles, build their confidence, and show they deserve more minutes.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday out there with the chosen one, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Simonovic, Lopez covering, and the jam by White.
There's something special about this kid. White just has that it factor.
Middleton the best of the chosen one. From outside, off the mark. Lopez with the steal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's White. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And it's Levine that time on the assist by White.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
Antetokounmpo passes to the chosen one. Misses the lane.
Ain't no way I missed
Offensively,
that.
that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Outside, Levine. Five to shoot. Fires from deep. The shot comes out, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Lopez, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ball with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Williams passes to Simonovic. For three, Levine hits it from three-point range. Levine's got 5.
This demonstrates how confident Levine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
Lopez finds Holiday. Giannis up top. Lays it up off the glass. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Here's the chosen one. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. The chosen one's got his second bucket.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Wide a screen on Holiday. The drive-by ball goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke
That man Giannis mistaken and one. And one man, yeah, that's him.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
Strategy to take away that three-point shot. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Middleton.
chat, ain't no way they just call that nut ass foul on my man.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine. Taking 2 shots.
Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Here's the chosen one. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Now LaVine. Pass to Simonovic. Outside, White. Shot left block. That one a little long. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Boston. Antetokounmpo against Williams. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is the versatility we talk about with Drew. Able to beat you with the drives and from distance.
LaVine with it. He's got 8. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And there's a pattern.
I was calling for the ball. And I've had better first quarters. Hold on, how we losing, bro? I don't be understanding. Every time I get subbed,
Bucks trail by 4. White and LaVine on the wing. Green is out there with Williams, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Ball. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Ball.
Why did you pass that while he was on me like that?
Outside, LaVine. Outside, Ball. Lee against LaVine. The kick out to Ball. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Here's White following the basket by Giannis. It's all about Antetokounmpo, and again the turnover by the Bucks.
He couldn't stop his momentum. That was ridiculous, man.
The Bulls shooting 47%, pretty solid. Green finds Williams. And he drives in. Green in the post. Antetokounmpo defending.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one is hammered home.
I get up there.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Now here's White. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Shoots from the right block. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
And White slams it in.
Agile drive from Kobe White, able to make any adjustment needed to beat the D.
And Middleton kicks to Crowder. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Middleton, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Here's Ball. That shot is off. Great tee that time from Giannis. The pass to the chosen one. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine with it, now guarded by the chosen one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago.
That's a good head cut.
It's a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
Crowder, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Crowder's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
I'm cool if we winning, but when we be losing, niggas start jacking.
Levine against Middleton. Outside, Levine. Williams has a screen for Levine. Inside, Crowder with the steal. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Oh my God, I did not mean to shoot that. What the fuck?
The chosen one
I didn't mean to shoot. What the fuck?
Put on a show. He scored 48 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Williams, a screen on Holiday. Ball against Holiday. Out to White. To end the run, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised.
Every time I start heating,
So it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point
I was
lead.
up against like I gotta get my sister.
52. Fans, get ready. Here comes the Jabberwocky.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offenses.
And both these teams plagued by the injury bug. Here's a look at who's out of the lineup.
The Bulls having injury woes. And this team depends
like, I
on
haven't seen that
Vucevic
nigga
for so
in a
much.
minute,
That's a
damn.
big loss. He's a double-double machine. And
that's a halftime wrap.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. The chosen one out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Pass to the chosen one.
Ooh, I missed that.
And he gets it back. Passes it to Giannis. White against Holiday. From downtown, the putback. Here's Lopez, and finally that one's good. Lopez has got 10 points in the game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
White the pass to Williams. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 7. To the middle. Here's the chosen one. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
and there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th assist here tonight.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's ball. LaVine for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's
only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
Middleton outside. To the paint. Here's the chosen one. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Now here's LaVine. 12 points for him. On the wing, Williams. There's Ball with the 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Y'all gotta guard the
offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead.
Checked in for Chicago. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Crowder, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. In his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's White. Ball from long range. Good on the triple. Ball's got 5.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And here's White following the 3-pointer by Chris Middleton. White dishes the ball. Green with a screen for Ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Shots good by Middleton. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Holiday, the pass to the chosen one. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 24 points for the chosen one.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Middleton outside. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's the chosen one. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to LaVine. Trying to find White, gets it to him. He gets that one. He has 6.
Up in his playmaking skills, when LaVine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Back to Holiday. Down low. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 8th assist in the game.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Ball. He has 5. Outside, Levine. There's the pick. The shot off that time. Good D by Lopez.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The chosen one passes to Lopez. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
White looking around. 1:44 left to play in the third. Levine against Middleton. Fade away. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's the chosen one. 26 points for him. Crowder is screen on White. The chosen one passes to Crowder. Misses from short range. Bulls
trying to
trail
get some
by 21.
assists.
A Smitty one-way. Javonte Green got our attention early on in his career. Was with his spectacular acrobatics, those great dunks.
Kevin, I agree with you. Reverse jams, windmills, putbacks. There isn't going to be a soft finish when he's close to the bucket.
And
Yeah, Coach, you could sit me out. Let's rest.
Here the Bulls decide to talk it over. So for the Bulls, Terry's checked in.
I'm not gonna lie, Giannis only having
sub
10
in
is
for Lonzo
crazy.
Ball. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. We've got Green, Patrick Beverly out there with Bembry. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Terry in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. LaVine inside the three-point line. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Impressive night scoring the ball for Zach. He knows how to put on a show.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Bembry kicks to Terry. There's a good screen. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Terry's got his first points in this one.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
The chosen one passes to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
There's the pass to Bembry. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Now Beverly following the three-point. LaVine gets the bucket.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Beverly. The chosen one passes to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle.
I want him to get a points so I can get my assist.
16 foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He'll be truly unguardable.
No good on the second free throw.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Bembry. And foul on the shot. He'll
Second personal foul.
Yeah, look, that's why ball don't lie. Listen, chat, ball don't lie.
settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago.
Simonovic is checked in, and it's Kobe White in for Bembry. And then for Milwaukee, Brooke Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Drew Holiday in for Damian Lee.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. Levine wide open. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Giannis passes to the chosen one. Back to Giannis. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Passes it to Simonovic. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social
Let's go.
media and when
I'm
big
trying to get
moments happen
assists,
for
bro.
maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like
I'll check my stats.
highlights, but live.
Here's White following the basket by Chris Middleton. White the pass to Levine. Again, Levine missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Middleton and another basket for Milwaukee.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I like seeing Patrick Beverly attack the interior. Sometimes he becomes too perimeter oriented.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession.
Oh, you trying to mix?
Giannis passes to the chosen one. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Beverly. Back to Giannis. 2 points. That one goes. Giannis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Pass to Simonovic. Kicks to White. Poked away. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Inside. Kicks it down to Middleton for the three. It's holded by Beverly.
Thought you was the man, homie.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Here's Levine following the bucket by the Bucks. Bucket is good. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The added strength coming into play. Zach LaVine just shrugging off the contact inside.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The chosen one gets the basket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance.
I ain't gonna lie. For the score to be 100-68, that's crazy.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Chicago.
Was put on display here today.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Just 3 to shoot. Allen, that's good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Outside, White lets the 3 fly. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here is Carter following the three-point basket by Chicago. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. And
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
Carter hits them both. Now here's Dosunmu. On the wing, Levine. Count it, good.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Carter looking around. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was overwhelming.
That shit was light work. That shit was light work.
Thank you to everyone who joined us for tonight's game. Please get home safely. We hope to see you again soon.
Cooking. I kind of like doing the little press shit because I've been cooking lately. I ain't gonna lie, I miss seeing the social media shit though at the bottom.
Hello, who's got questions for me?
We're gonna go Candace.
Yo, I saw my girl Candace over here.
Congratulations on being chosen to participate in All-Star Weekend. Have you watched the rookie-sophomore game in the past?
Yeah, I caught a few. You know, there's not a lot of defense from what I've seen.
That's putting it mildly.
You know, I hang my hat on the defensive side of the ball. So this type of game might not be the best showcase for me, you know, but it should be fun. You know, we still want to win the game, and I'm sure they'll be able, you know, to help out my team win, you know, some way or another.
So, is there anything else you're looking forward to during All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to put the league on notice, flat out, you know. You might see a couple things that weekend that you wouldn't see in a regular season. You know, I got some flashy dribbles or passes or whatever that people haven't seen yet, you know. So that seems like the appropriate time.
I'd say so. Can you give us a preview?
Nah, just get your popcorn ready.
Extra butter for me.
Come on.
Thank you.
No
They
problem.
flirt? You gotta grow, you better show. John, it's always
Okay, next question. John.
Hey man, congrats on clinching the playoff berth.
Thanks, John, thank you.
What are you gonna do to prepare for your first postseason run?
You know, I got my routines, so I just stick to those, you know. I just trust, you know, what's got me here and allow it to carry me through the postseason.
Now you seem very calm. You feeling confident?
Oh, 1,000%, man. I'm a dog out there, you know that. You know, I go full out all the time. You know, I don't take a play off, so there's that. You know, there's no reason for me to be nervous, you know?
Facts.
I know I'll give them everything
We winning
I
the
have,
champ.
and, you know, whatever happens.
I don't see us not winning the championship, bro. As long as everyone
Take us into your mind. How does it feel to make the playoffs in your rookie season? I mean, you must be pretty excited.
Excited? Not really, man. You know, I'm a pretty cold-blooded, I guess. You know, so when I go out there, I'm a killer.
Oh, I see.
I mean, you can't just go out there, you know, against the best players in the world like you some kid at Disneyland, John. I'm not out there to ride Space Mountain. I'm here to destroy you, and I'm getting excited off that.
Sounds like you're pretty locked in.
Fam, I'm a buzzsaw.
Fantastic.
All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
ain't no way. How am I so third? Averaging more points. Saying, yeah, saying, come on, boys. That was gonna go crazy.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. They've got Franz Wagner. Josh Giddey is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Mathurin in at the two-guard spot.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Owen, following the bucket by Team World. The chosen one passes to Mobley, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one. Just getting familiar with these players really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Got a hand on it.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Lets it go from deep, and he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from the chosen one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now here's Wiseman. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Takes a three. Another three for USA.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now, here's Sengun. Giddey with it. Wiseman picks him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Team World with another miss. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Lets it go with a three. Another triple from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able.
I'm locked. Chat, I'm locked. chat. I'm locked right now.
Collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible, and they are the best players in the world.
The offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. Pass to Mathurin. Launches it. Offensive rebound. To stop the run. Şengün, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now, here's Owens. Giddey defending.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The pass to Wagner. It's Şengün, top of the key. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots over Mobley. Mathurin, good.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet, but this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Giddey, the pass to Şengün. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wagner outside. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Hey, you really can't fault the defense there. I mean, Wagner just outstanding at knocking down challenge jump shots.
They set the pick. Owens kicks to Banchero. And he banks in the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Mathurin. Paolo Banchero making his last shot.
And typically, rookies can have trouble with that mid-range jumper. Not Mathurin. He has a great feel in that area.
Now, here's Owens. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Şengün with the ball. He's covered by Wiseman. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Shit.
And Team World calls time here. Like we know a lot of teams.
Hold up. Why am I lagging? Hold on. All right, we're good. I don't know why we lagging and everything. What the fuck? Alright, we'll show you what's going on. What the fuck is going on? I'm cooking right now. Y'all gotta take me out to give them niggas a chance. Look at that, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Shep got 0 points. Why is he rookie first and rookie of the year?
Taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Alperen Şengün. Josh Giddey is out there with Wagner. And it's Mathurin in at the 2 guard.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's the chosen one. Giddey defending. And
Alperen Şengün. First personal foul. First team foul.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Giddey the pass to Şengün. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Şengün. Wagner outside. Team World needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Hands it from downtown. Green's got 5 now.
Hey, putting his own success aside, Owens just can't pass up an easy down like that. Well done.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Şengün. Again, Team World good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Mathurin passes to Wagner. Here's Mathurin. Back to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity. Steps back and shoots.
Again, USA.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Giddey with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now, here's Şengün. D right on him. Passes it to Mathurin. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Checked in for USA. USA leading by 4. Here's Owen. Drops in the layup for 2. Owens has got his second basket of the game.
I just enjoy watching Owens play. I mean, he's electric and effective. Tough combination to stop.
And there's the pass to Giddey. Back to Wagner. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the chosen one. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Wagner. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Team World trails by 7. Wagner outside. There's the pick. To the left side wing. 3-pointer. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
They kick it out to Green. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
That nigga Shep not trying to pass it to me, bro. That's the problem.
And a close game so far through the first 2.
Your USA team, 53. The visiting team, 48.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
The chosen one out there with Owen. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Ben Caro in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Şengün kicks to Wagner. Pass to Giddey. Now Wagner. Back to Giddey from past the arc. It's hauled in by USA. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over to the left wing. No good on the triple from the chosen one.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And it's Mathurin missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Owens passes to the chosen one. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Come on, that's all I'm hitting.
Chosen one's got
That's all I'm
4
hitting
threes
is
now here in
threes
the
right
third
now.
for USA. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Şengün. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pass to the chosen one. Another 3 for USA.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Team World trails by 14. Giddey the pass to Şengün. Giddey kicks to Wagner. Passes to Şengün. Back to Wagner. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wagner's got 10 points.
Wagner showing some grit and fight on the offensive boards, using his height and muscle to track down the miss.
Owens dishes to Wiseman. Now the pass to the chosen one. Right block shot. And here's Banchero. Wiseman sets a screen for Banchero. Drives to the hoop. Wiseman the pass to the chosen one. That one good for 2. That's 23 points for the chosen one.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Pass to Şengün. Here's Mathurin. Now here's Giddey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Goes up with it again. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. And Team World.
You gotta take a timeout, Dave. It's not even we, it's me right now.
Goes out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Holmgren, he's checked in for James Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner wide open. Drops in the tray. He's got 13.
Wagner knows how to pick and pop. Sets a solid screen and then gets out of it quickly into the roll to his shooting spot.
From deep. The chosen one's shot is off. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Giddey the pass to Mathurin. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Şengün. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. USA leading by 11. Here's the chosen one. He's got 23. Mathurin passes to Şengün. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Giddey. Banchero grabs the board.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's the chosen one. Drills it from outside. The chosen one's got 26.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Giddey the pass to Mathurin. And here is Giddey. The pass to Şengün. Here's Mathurin. 5 points in the game. A 3. Second chance shot. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Wagner kicks to Giddey. And stolen by Owen. 1:37 left to play in the third. Offensive rebound. Pass to the chosen one. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Team World.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. And USA with some changes. Checked in for Holmgren. Green comes in for Banchero. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Owen. Outside Thomas for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So USA will take it the other way. Green finds Cunningham. Smith sets the pick for Cunningham. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Nembhard. Team World with another miss.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Smith the pass to Green. Out to the wing. Here's the chosen one. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Cunningham against Thomas. To end the drought. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ain't no way I should be cooking like
At the line for Team World. Cameron Thomas. At the line for 2. Substitution on the court.
They got me a small forward.
Both good from the line that time. Green fires from way outside. And it's USA closing the score.
Your USA team, 77. The visiting team, 57. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
So USA wins it.
Yes.
118. The visiting team, 78. Thank you everyone for making it out.
You were so great on Top Takes Daily. I'm proud to call you boss. Boss.
Thanks for doing this, MP.
Thank you for having me here.
As I'm sure Ms. St. Germain explained, Enterprise Monthly's Young Leadership issue is our most celebrated issue of the year. Being that we don't usually cover sports in our publication, I'm hoping we can sit down for a few conversations and see if and how you might fit into that framework.
Yeah, that sounds good. I know your readers might not typically want to hear from a basketball player, but...
Well...
Hey, look, you heard what Coach said, all right? Hey, yo, pick your heads up, man. 10 points is nothing. Yeah, okay, we hit a little bump.
Welcome back to our coverage, everybody. 10-point differential here at the break. The Syracuse Orange holds the lead against the Villanova Wildcats. And of course, the big story in this one, Junior injured in the first half and ruled out for the rest of the game.
That is a major blow to this team. You know, he does so much on the floor, and I think he's virtually irreplaceable.
West for three, no good. And Villanova the other way now. Defended by Miller. And that one's good. Parker.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Outside, West. Wolf. Pass to Miller. Starks with it. Blackman defending. Starks, no good. Trailing by 10 in the second half. Not an easy task for such a young team to come back from, you guys.
How the freshmen respond in this situation will tell you a lot about them. Hopefully they can keep their heads and try to make a game of this.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Wolf. Back to West. Starks. Blackman defending. Fades and shoots. That one doesn't drop. And Villanova the other way now. Here's Parker. They get a hand on it. Villanova trailing. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's the break. Pass to Miller from the arc. Offensive rebound.
Wildcats foul. Jay Parker. That's his first personal foul. Substitution for Syracuse. Michael Nelson.
Chad, I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention. I'm locked, bro. I gotta get 3 more assists.
Here's Nelson. Here's Wolf. Covered by Watson. Back to Nelson. Miller. Pass to Dennis. Here's Wolf. Watson with some nice D.
Don't look now, but with MP, this team is in striking distance.
They keep chipping away at that lead. MP has done a great job of filling in for Junior.
And here's Blackman. Again, Villanova.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Syracuse in the lead. Pass to Wolf. Now here's Miller. To the paint. Here's Dennis. Sinks the 15-footer.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and defense.
Defended by Miller. On the wing, Watson. And the shot goes in.
Great concentration that time and body control from Watson. Took the bump on the J and still got it down.
Pass to Wolf. Nelson. No good on the 3. Well, it's definitely within striking distance.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Out on the right wing. Outside, Watson. And the Wildcats, another three. And with Syracuse, you guys, it might not be the biggest city or have the best weather, but they're a top program.
Yeah, some other big-time schools might have had a little more glamour than Syracuse, but it's still a destination for a lot of the country's top recruits.
Here's Wolf. Here's Miller. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Daniel McCarthy, Tim Fisher. Substitution for the Orange.
Outside Miller. He lets go from deep. They get the rebound. Dean off on the layup. The Wildcats with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Outside Nelson. Back to Miller. Nelson. They need this. McCarthy with the rebound.
Boy, what a comeback this has been. You know, MP stepped in for Junior when he got injured, and now it's a brand new ball game.
So it's Syracuse with it. Outside Nelson. Miller. Back to Nelson. And the layup falls. And as you guys said, MP and his team could have folded when Junior went down.
They've shown a lot of heart with how they've rallied. Great job of coming together with their backs against the wall.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So both teams making some changes here. The Orange trail. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Dean. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Watson picks one up.
Clever play that time by Dean to take advantage of being closely guarded there. Takes his shot right into the defender and draws the foul.
Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the Wildcats now. Left side, Blackman. And Dean over to help. To the inside. Whoop, they picked off the pass. West on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. He gets that one.
He's their main guy. The key to shutting down Syracuse is keeping West from getting hot on the perimeter. Not an easy job.
Inside. And then Blackman slams it in. So it's Syracuse with it. It's a 3-point game. Outside, West. Wolf. Pass to Starks. Shoots over Blackman. Starks, no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to see.
Thompson inside. He's guarded by West. Makes it off the glass.
They weren't very crisp in the first half, but they've really picked it up. The same shots they struggled with earlier are now starting to fall.
And here's Dean. Pass to Wolf. Now here's West. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Wolf.
Defensive foul. Will Thompson. It's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Orange, Johnny D. Shooting 2.
Hold up, Chad. I gotta feed my children. What's up? I mean, I think it's so much. Yeah. Chad, she was looking at it. Let's talk about that. I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. I want you back as ever. Don't just let me down. I think I'll be as a forward.
And so he makes both from the line. They're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
Yeah, he'll make a walk of shame back to the bench. Gets to watch the rest from the side.
Substitution for Syracuse. James Dennis. Christopher Miller.
Pass to Watson. 13 feet out. Again, Villanova.
One of the best players on this Wildcat squad. Watson knows exactly when to take and make big shots.
2 minutes remaining.
Left side, Miller. Here's Starks. Over to the left wing. And here's Miller. West fires, high post. Parker grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Pass to Miller. Up top, West. From beyond the arc. Down through the hoop they go. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
The best example of West's maturity is how cool he is under pressure. Doesn't shy away from the big moments. This guy rises to the occasion.
Now here's Miller. Not a lot of room. And it's blocked by Blackman. On the wing, Watson. Nails it.
Reggie Watson answering the call. Calm composure from the 6'8" forward, coming up big when Villanova needed him most.
Pass to Wolf, back to Miller. Here's Wolf. Now Miller. Left side, Starks. The 3-ball. Here's Dennis. It's hauled in by the Wildcats. And that's an intentional foul. And the Orange making a change here.
Substitution for the Orange. Brooke Jackson.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And that misses, and no second shot coming this time. On offense, here are the Orange. Pass to Miller. And here's Starks, covered by Watson. Back to Miller. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Jackson. It's good. And he has brought them within 2 points.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Syracuse calls timeout. What's your take, you guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Three off the inbound. It's rebounded by Red Thompson.
And that was a little bit of a range check.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
I didn't even want to play this fucking college.
First free throw is good. And that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point game. And the Orange with possession here. From deep 3-point range. No good. And so the Villanova Wildcats have won it.
Look, man, I'm just saying, some of those scooters are nice, man. Look, we can get yours all tricked out.
Yo, Junior.
Hydraulics, you can roll.
Yo, wait up. You having trouble keeping up with me? Just a little bit moving too fast, but nah, man, I just wanted to thank you, bro. Like, for a mental lot that you believe in me.
No, I didn't.
What you mean, man? You literally just...
No, as a captain, it is my job to figure out what our team needs. And tonight, our team needed a scared kid to have enough confidence to bring us back.
You're sneaky, man. Good, but sneaky.
Yeah. But after what you did on the court tonight,
Sorry, shit. I'm Himothy.
So how long was Junior out?
That press conference was amazing. I didn't know you had it in you, boss. No offense, obviously.
Welcome to All-Star action, everyone.
Hold
Kevin
up,
Harlan,
Shaq.
happy to be
Don't
here.
cuss this man, Ollie. Come on. No, you gotta take your gray ass out of here. Cause you be being bad and you like going on court. So get your gray ass out. Listen, sometimes you gotta talk to your animals like they're your children, cause they don't listen either. Oh shit.
With Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And so here we go. Luka Doncic. 70 seconds to get through the 5 racks. Each rack ends with a money ball, and he comes away with 25 points. Terrific work from him today. He really left it all out there.
Yeah, you just needed to get warmed up a little bit in that round, and he got his misses out of the way early.
I ain't gonna lie,
and
Chad, I'm
then
scared. Damn, this nigga got 26. Hold on, I gotta lock in.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry.
Oh my God, look at Stephen Curry.
22 points will be his total for the round. He had his shot on automatic. That's why he's in this contest.
Laser focused. That's how you put up a big round.
Well, with a showing like that,
so it'll be Damian Lillard here.
I ain't gonna lie, my goal is to beat 26 right now, to be honest.
And he's got a score. He tallies 18 points. Ordinarily, that'd be good enough, but there are some great scores guys out there today.
And he seemed to lose that rhythm from up top, those middle racks, and also from the do zone.
And so here's the chosen one now. As the final shooter in this round, he knows just what he has to do here.
And sometimes it feels like guys start going through the motions in the later racks.
well, if that's going to happen, there's not a chance that you're going to win this competition. You might get to the next round, but winning it becomes very difficult.
Oh my God.
Panic time.
Gets the money ball.
All right, let me play something. Oh, I'm ass.
3.
Far from his best effort.
Oh my God.
Misses with the first 2 ball. 5. If he misses more than 2, it's over. 7.
I suck.
And that's it. Can't advance at this point.
What if we just saw a guy walk away at this point?
No, but can you imagine that? Just, all right, guys, see ya. I'm not going to shoot the last one.
And he wasn't able to finish that last round. 9 points is what he finishes with. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
And anytime it looked like he was starting.
And so here's Curry now. And your score in the last round doesn't matter at this point. First up, set the bar high. And he comes away with 25 points. A truly stunning performance there. It's not often we get to see that kind of shooting.
Well, not shocking to see him be this dominant. He just makes it look so effortless with the way he...
I'm ass at the 3-point shot.
And so here
like
we go. Of the Mountain Dew 3-point.
Your black team, 0. The white team, 0. Thank you, everyone.
I was bricking. God damn, call me Brickman, Brickman.
I can't believe a fella got fired. Didn't see that one coming.
What? I haven't been chosen for the All-Star game? What the fuck? Hold up. How the fuck I ain't been chosen for the All-Star game? Well, I was 7th in votes. What the fuck? Before we react to shit, I want to see something. fuck. Top 18 in the league. How am I not first? Oh, Shep right above me. Okay. Who said I was gonna check? I wanna check the words and shit. We'll see how it goes. Alright, y'all, we about to react to some shit now. No, I ain't gonna lie with you. React to some shit. Sure. Y'all can't look at that. Don't look at that. Y'all can't even see it. Good. Good. Hey, wait. Hey, okay. Shake some. She like over there dance. I'm gonna react to like a murder mystery. Let me see. What's the crime at this? I'll react to this, John. Wait, hold it. Before I do that, let me make sure my sound good. Alright. Now I can hear shit.
A German poet back in the French Revolution once said that murder begins when self-defense ends. Murder begins when self-defense ends. Now that was a simple sentence said many, many years ago, but that simple sentence perfectly encapsulates why this defendant right there, Travis Rudolph, is sitting in the chair that he's sitting in.
Damn! Ain't no way nigga just dropped, what, 40 bullets? Niggas is crazy! Hold on, I need close claps. Y'all got them? Alright, bad.
The intricate threads of human emotions can weave a web of desire and jealousy, entangling ordinary lives and transforming them into a symphony of chaos. On April 6, 2021, a seemingly ordinary lovers' dispute escalated into a heated altercation on the front lawn of a Palm Beach County residence. The clash involved threats, gunshots, and ultimately a loss of life. This all unfolded in the heart of the Sunshine State, where stand your ground laws hold sway and the boundaries between victim and aggressor often dissolve. Let's dive in. On April 6, 2021, Travis Rudolph, a former professional American football player, was enjoying a quiet evening at his Lake Park residence in Palm Beach County, Florida. He was joined by Dominique Jones, with whom he claimed to be in an exclusive and intimate relationship.
Why they talking about claim? She's fucking beautiful though, I'm not gonna lie. But he looked familiar. I'm not gonna hold you.
This evening served as a reunion of sorts, as Travis had recently dedicated significant time to training at a Miami sports performance facility in preparation for the upcoming Canadian Football League season.
Oh, he was corny. Say, no, let me chill. He was in the CFL. Let me chill.
The evening started with a few rounds of the card game Uno, in which the loser ended each round by taking a shot of liquor. The night took a drastic turn, however, when Dominique discovered incriminating text messages on Travis's phone between him and another attractive woman. Fueled by hurt and anger,
Damn, he was cheating? What the fuck?
a heated altercation ensued, resulting in Dominique damaging Travis's PlayStation game console and hurling insults.
See, that's when you took it too far. Why you come for the PlayStation? That nigga got his save 2K my player on there. You won't come for the alright. At that point, why damage property? Just leave, gang.
In response, Travis retaliated with insults of his own. The confrontation spilled onto the front yard of Travis's home, where Dominique threatened that her brother Keyshawn would come to harm him.
So you gonna threaten it? And she hitting him. She beating him and shit.
Travis dismissed the threat, as he did not believe she would invite that kind of trouble to his mother's doorstep. Eventually, the conflict subsided and Dominique left the residence. For the moment, it seemed that cooler heads had prevailed.
See, that's the problem, ladies. Listen, if a man cheat on you, don't go get your brother involved, because you don't know how that man really is. He might kill your brother, or your brother might kill him. Someone's ending up in jail. Come on, y'all gotta stop that. That's your problem for real. Just get cheated on and leave. Move on with your life.
Around midnight on April 7th, the Rudolph home was rattled by a sudden and loud banging, captured on a security camera. 4 uninvited men, including Keyshawn Jones, Dominique's brother, Sebastian Jean-Jacques, Tyler Robinson, and Christopher Lowe, appeared at the front door. Daryl, Travis's brother, opened the door and Travis swiftly joined him outside. A physical altercation ensued, with the interlopers overpowering the Rudolph brothers momentarily. Travis then retreated inside, only to emerge with an AR-15 rifle. This prompted Keyshawn and his group to flee into their car. As they made their escape, Travis fired a barrage of shots at the vehicle. Soon after, the bullet-riddled Cadillac stalled, and Keyshawn called 911 from a nearby gas station.
See, y'all shouldn't have came to nobody's house. Trying to fight and shit. No, in my opinion, he did nothing wrong. That's the shorty fault. Y'all should, bro. That's why, bro. It's so many cases I feel like where the woman gets cheated on, call her brother or some shit, and this shit happened, bro. That's your fault. If your brother's dead, it's on you, gang. You should never said nothing.
911, where's your emergency? We need ambulance. Where are you? We're on 40th Street, and I don't know. We're in Northlake, 40th Street, and Broadway. Yeah, 40th Street, Broadway. What's going on? We have someone who's shot. He has a DSW. He's shot? He's not moving. Yes, he's not moving. All right, let me get the medical line. 1 moment. Please hurry. Yeah, I'm dropping it now.
This is Palm County Fire Rescue. What's the location?
It's West Palm, 40th and Broadway. It's a male shot. He's not moving.
Do we know where he was shot? What part of his body?
I'm not sure. I can't tell. But he's shot. Okay. He's not moving.
And he's the only one that's injured there?
He's the only one that's shot. Yes, please.
Okay. We have help on the way to you. We're sending police and paramedics. And you say you can't tell where on his body he was shot, right?
I can't tell.
All right. And he's laying in the road Broadway or on 40th Street?
40th and Broadway. There's a gas station, abandoned auto park, something. 40th Street and Broadway.
Okay, again, is he on 40th Street or on Broadway?
We are on 40th Street and Broadway. It's the intersection. I hear police sirens.
All righty. West Palm will stage for you. Let us know when it's
all right, no problem, sir. Did you see the person who shot him? Travis Rudolph. Sir, he pulled off? No, his name is Travis Rudolph. He shot at him. Travis Rudolph shot at him? Yes. Okay, is he black, white, or Hispanic, Travis? Black. What was he wearing today? I don't even know. He came out the house in no shirt. Okay, what house does he live at? He lives at 40th and Broadway? No, he lives in Northlake somewhere. I'm not sure. Off like Northlake and up like Costa Riviera? You're like Lake Park. I don't know. Please, I think I understand they're going to come help and the medics are around as well, but you're saying Travis Rudolph shot him here, so was he in a car? He shot him around his neighborhood. He came outside with the gun and shot at him. Shot at us. He shot at all of us. Okay, but where did that happen? You guys drove to this location? Yes, we were trying to get to the hospital, and we came down the street, and the car stopped working. Okay, North Lake. Are you shot as well, sir? I don't think I'm shot. I'm not shot. I just hurt.
Damn.
Okay, do you know Travis's address? No, I'm not sure. Okay, so you guys were hanging out at his house. He came outside, shot at you guys, and you drove to this location? We came to talk to him. He came outside trying to fight.
That's a lie. See, I ain't gonna lie.
We were
That's
trying to get
crazy.
to the car, and he went back into the house, got a gun, came outside. We were in the car driving away, and he started to shoot at us. Okay, now, how many other people are with you right now?
Niggas is lying, bro. That's not what happened. We saw what happened, gang. Cause one of y'all, whoever's sister it is, came talking about, I'm gonna get my brother to beat you the fuck up. This how it went down. I know this how it went down. I'm gonna get pussy, you cheat on me, I'm gonna get my brother to fuck you up. Bang, bang, she hit him. Leaves. Everyone think it's cool. Niggas pull up dark late at night at 1, 2 in the morning probably. Niggas slide up. Yo, so you cheating on my sister, this and the third? No, what's up with you? Niggas start jumping the two brothers. Bow, bow, bow. Niggas like, the brother like, oh, I'm going to the house. I got something for your ass. They like, man, he pussy. He ain't doing shit. So they start slowly walking to the car. He come out with that. And niggas is dying now. That's why y'all need to stop involving y'all brothers and shit. But anyways, we're going to continue.
Two, and my son who was with us, I don't know where he's at. We drove away as soon as he started shooting. Yes, please, please. Okay, you see the police? Yes, we see the police. All right, go ahead and flag them down, okay? We flag them down. Please, 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 please. Right here. He's in the passenger. Please. Please, please. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I love you, bro. I love you.
That is sad though, because no one
Police were
deserves
dispatched to
die
two
that young.
locations simultaneously following reports of gunfire. At the intersection of 40th Street and Broadway Avenue in West Palm Beach, they encountered a black Cadillac. The individual in the driver's side passenger seat, identified as Sebastian Jean-Jacques, was unresponsive and had suffered multiple gunshot wounds. Unfortunately, he was pronounced dead at the scene by West Palm Beach Fire Rescue. It was later determined that he had been shot 10 times.
Damn.
The other two occupants appeared unharmed. Meanwhile, at the Rudolph home in Lake Park, the West Palm Beach Police Department discovered a second gunshot victim, identified as Tyler Robinson. He was transported to St. Mary's Medical Center in critical but stable condition. After conversing with the occupants of the vehicle, officers concluded that the shootings were connected. Police spoke with the men who visited Travis that day. Keyshawn stated that his sister told him about the fight that she had with Travis earlier in the evening. Keyshawn and his friends decided to visit Travis, ostensibly to talk. They claimed none of them were armed. The men alleged that upon arriving at the front door, Travis and his brother started a fight. After scuffling for several minutes, the four attempted to leave when Travis chased them and opened fire. At the Rudolph residence, Travis's family declined to provide any statements. However, Travis's mother briefly mentioned that her son's actions were in self-defense.
Thanks, bro.
According to an arrest affidavit, officers spoke with a neighbor who they described as a cooperating independent witness. The witness stated that earlier on April 6th, he observed the football player in a physical altercation with Dominique in his home's front yard. He added that just hours later, he observed multiple people fighting in the same front yard. Then he heard numerous gunshots and saw Travis returning to his residence while holding a gun. Based on this corroborating account and evidence collected at the scene, detectives arrested Travis Rudolph. They charged him with 1 count of first-degree murder with a firearm and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder with a firearm.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm not saying he should get off, but y'all came to his house. And I'm pretty sure, don't they got a stand your ground rule in Florida or some shit? Or is that Texas? I don't know.
Travis was taken into custody at roughly 4 a.m. and held without bond at the Palm Beach County Jail. Meanwhile, Travis's neighbors were surprised to hear the news.
Got to be another side. This can't be what it was or appears to be to the news or anybody else.
Irene Malenga says she has known Travis since he was a boy in this Lake Park neighborhood.
Every night he played right out there in that corner, practicing to fulfill his dream.
Many here, though, say they believe Rudolph may have felt threatened and tried to protect his mother and brother in the house.
I can tell you this young man is honorable and caring and just a good young man, There's something wrong here. Something doesn't add up. Something is missing. I'm telling you, something is missing.
Following his arrest, Travis had garnered substantial support.
I'm crying. He low-key looked like, you know what? Who he looked like? He looked like Trevor from The Circle. I'm like, I know this. I'm like, this nigga look familiar. That's who he looked like, Trevor from The Circle. Completely off topic.
From his
but, yeah.
neighbors who represent only a fraction of the many individuals who advocated for him. To help shed light on the reasons behind this widespread endorsement, it is essential to delve into the background of the accused. Travis was a standout athlete at Cardinal Newman High School in West Palm Beach, where he made the National All-American team as a wide receiver. Afterward, he was in high demand, having received scholarship offers from 32 colleges.
Damn.
On January 2, 2014, Travis disclosed his next step on national television.
Where will you play your college football, young man? I'm taking my talents to Tallahassee.
Travis continued his football success at Florida State University, breaking multiple team records throughout his college career.
So he was tough. So why he didn't end up in the NFL? What happened? Let me hear the story.
By his sophomore season, he was the team's #1 receiving option and led the team in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. But as impressive as his feats were on the field, Travis had built a reputation as a young man of character.
Okay.
On December 14th, 2016, Travis and his Seminole teammates visited Montford Middle School in Tallahassee when he shared a genuine moment with a young boy that went viral.
Here's half of the photo that's pulling millions of heartstrings online and across the...
He's this guy? What the fuck? Ain't no way, bro.
world. Meet 11-year-old Bo Paskey, who finds himself eating alone here in the school cafeteria yet again.
I have autism, so I usually sit alone at lunch, and then Travis Rudolph just came up to me and said, "Hey, can I sit down with you?"
Travis Rudolph is the rest of this happy picture. The football star from Florida State was...
Bro, I remember this shit. What the fuck? Yo. Oh, wow, bro. Now I'm really invested, bro.
Visiting children at Montford Middle School, happened to need lunch, and saw exactly where he needed to sit.
I saw him last, and he was sitting by himself. I didn't even know he had autism. He seemed like a normal kid to me.
Bo was diagnosed with autism when he was 3 and has a hard time dealing with kids his age. It's his mother who posted the picture online. She knows he usually sits alone.
I've gotten messages from people literally all over the world sending messages saying that they thank you for sharing my story because now their child that has autism, they have hope that maybe their child will be treated kinder.
And that's what's happened here. This is what Bo's lunch table looks like today.
We always want to sit next to you.
And it's all thanks to the big man.
That's fire. Yo, damn. Nah, that is fire, though. Just because you got autism or any other, I'm trying to find the right word so I don't get canceled, but you know what I'm trying to say. You shouldn't have to sit alone at lunch. Come on, tighten up. He seemed like a pretty cool dude.
With the even bigger heart.
This picture,
And this is off topic, but kids with autism people with autism are low-key fired people, bro. They be mad creative, they be smart, and they be fun to be around, bro. I'm just saying that right now. If you ever been around someone with autism, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, they are fired people. Decent human beings, bro. A1.
This message, this is what kindness is about.
Travis's aspirations led him to forego his senior season at Florida State University and pursue his dream of joining the NFL draft. Unfortunately, just a week before the draft, tragedy struck as his father died from an accidental firearm discharge while at work. Despite this setback, Travis signed with the New York Giants as an undrafted
big boom
free agent in 2017, followed by a contract with the Miami Dolphins the following year. However, on the same day he signed with the Dolphins, he suffered a serious knee injury. After undergoing successful surgery and a lengthy recovery, he made a comeback, securing a professional contract with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers of the Canadian Football League in January 2020. He was a few weeks away from reporting to Winnipeg for the upcoming season when he was arrested on April 7, 2021, facing charges of first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted murder. His football contract with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers was terminated on the day of his arrest.
Bro, that's so crazy, bro. All over some pussy, bro. Like, this is why you gotta pick. If you famous, rich, or whatever the case be, or you up and coming, and you doing something for yourself, bro, you really gotta think about the women you want to put in your life. Or if you want to be cheating and messing with other women, bro, let that be known. Like, you're not here for no relationships or whatever the case may be. Because you got women out here that are evil. Men are evil too. So if you a woman or man looking for the come up, make sure you pick the people you want to have relations with wisely, bro. That shit could go on all in the
Authorities believed they had compiled a strong case against Travis Rudolph. They stated he was the aggressor during the events of April 7, 2021. Their central argument was that Travis fired 39 rounds at the men while they were already driving away in a black Cadillac, resulting in the death of Sebastian Jean-Jacques in the passenger seat. They also contended that Travis shot Tyler Robinson in the back as he fled the vehicle on foot, citing this as evidence of excessive force. Upon the defense's independent investigation, which included depositions, interrogatories, and evidence acquired through the discovery process, Travis's legal team stated they believed Travis fired in self-defense. They entered into evidence a text message Dominique Jones sent to her brother Keyshawn after she told him Travis threw her to the ground. Keyshawn responded with, "Travis is a dead man walking," after which Dominique urged Keyshawn to go to Travis's home and shoot his shit up.
Oh yeah, you're caught, gang. You're caught.
In a court filing, Travis's legal team declared that during the melee, Tyler Robinson pointed a firearm at Travis, and only then did Travis retrieve his weapon. Robinson later admitted to bringing a gun, which was found by police discarded nearby.
Free
the
Travis.
defense also claims that Dr. John Maricini, a forensic pathologist, opined that Sebastian Jean-Jacques' hand was positioned as if holding a gun when he died, although no second weapon was ever discovered. Based on these circumstances, the defense argued that Travis's use of lethal force was justified, given his fear for the safety of himself and his family. On August 18, 2021, Travis's defense team filed a motion to dismiss all charges, citing immunity from prosecution based on Florida's Stand Your Ground law. The hearing for the motion took place on March 15, 2022, when Judge Gillen ruled that the four men were retreating when Travis fired his shots and that a reasonably cautious and prudent person would not have deemed the use of deadly force necessary in that situation. Consequently, the motion to dismiss was denied, but the defense could still invoke Stand Your Ground during the trial. Travis's fate now rested with the jury.
Damn.
Less than 1 month later, Travis's attorney negotiated his release from jail on a $160,000 cash bond. The agreement required Travis to remain on house arrest. Opening statements began on Wednesday, May 24, 2023, in the case of Florida versus Travis Rudolph.
Bro, this some bullshit, bro. Niggas brought guns with them. They was gonna kill him, bro. They was threatening to kill Cuz, bro. And he saw a gun. He said, "I see gun. I bring my gun. I shoot my gun." Come on, some bullshit.
You may begin. Yes, sir.
This is why you don't cheat on women, bro. You never know what they're capable of. You don't know the people they have or whatever the case may be.
Opposing counsel, Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, good morning. A German poet back during the French Revolution once said that murder begins when
Overruled.
Start again. A German poet back in the French Revolution once said that murder begins when self-defense ends. Murder begins when self-defense ends. Now that was a simple sentence said many, many years ago, but that simple sentence perfectly encapsulates why this defendant right there, Travis Rudolph, is sitting in the chair that he's sitting in. The reason he's sitting in that chair.
The reason he's sitting in that chair because he's black. If it was not to bring race into everything, chat, but listen, let's be honest. If that was a white man, bro, he probably would have been free by now in Florida, Miami, fucking drinking margaritas.
Is because just after midnight on April 7th, 2021, he took it upon himself to take out a semi-automatic rifle-like weapon, pursue 4 boys that were leaving the area of his home, and as those boys were trying to leave the situation that had occurred minutes before, this defendant used that weapon and fired 39 times. 39 times into the car that they were in that was trying to leave. Ladies and gentlemen, the facts and the evidence are going to be clear by the time you get back into that room that he was not on defense. He was on offense. He was not under attack. He was on the attack, and that's exactly why he's in that chair.
Good morning.
Yo, predicts. Y'all think he's free?
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. The evidence is going to show that on April 6th of 2021, Dominique Jones, a woman scorned, set a series of events that ended in a tragedy.
Like, if anything, she should be the one going to jail because it's text messages, bro. Conspiracy of murder, right? Is that what it's called, bro? She should take her ass to jail. It's her fault. If she never reacted, like, yeah, she got cheated on, but don't send your brother to go kill a nigga, bro. Because when you even put him in a situation where he might die, your brother might die, or the man might die. Someone's dying. That's what happened.
And forced Travis Rudolph to act in self-defense. Her rage and jealousy set this entire thing in motion. That's what the evidence is going to show. They were fighting. It was a big brawl. DJ then gets involved. He's trying to pull all 4 men off his brother. They start then attacking DJ. He doesn't go back in to get his gun. The brawl continues. You're going to hear that the fight continues down the lawn. They're attacking him, beating him up. Sebastian and Tyler are beating up Travis, 2-on-1, and you're going to hear from Travis that at that point, Tyler Robinson took out his gun, pointed it at him, threatening to kill him, and said, "It's demon time, it's demon time."
Sound like some shit a nigga would say. Pack 'em up, boys.
You disrespected Dominique. It was only at that point that after Tyler Robinson pulled his gun that you're going to hear that Travis Rudolph got his. It was only after he was faced with the gun.
Oh, lock her the fuck up. She could tell, like she a fine woman, like. But still lock her ass the fuck up. It's her fault.
All right, Ms. Jones, will you please, when you're comfortable up there, say and spell both your first and last name for the record and for the jury?
Dominique, Dominique.
I hate her voice. And she just gives me the type of fucking bitch that does it. I'm sorry for my language. Type of woman that would do this type of shit.
And Jones, Jones.
All right, thank you very much. You may inquire, Ms. Edwards.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Ms. Jones. Could you please tell the member of the jury, how do you know someone by the name of Keyshawn Jones?
He is my little brother.
And how much younger than you is Keyshawn?
He is 2 years younger than me.
Okay. And how would you describe your relationship with Keyshawn?
We're extremely close. We have 3 siblings. It's me, him, and an older brother, but me and him are the closest.
Okay. And the older brother, did he live with you around the time that this happened back in 2021?
No.
So who was living in the home in Delray at the time?
Me, Keyshawn, my mom, and her husband at the time.
All right. What about yourself? What did you do for employment back in April of 2021?
I was a realtor.
And do you still have that license?
Till this day, I still do real estate.
Okay.
Don't buy shit from her. Don't get your home from her. Fuck her. Let me chill.
Back in April of 20...
It's a joke. Chill. It's a joke.
2021. Take us in time. This was around COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. And did there come up?
I'm sorry I keep pausing, but I don't like her. Like, honestly, chat, I don't like her, bro. Because it's her fault somebody lost their life. She was butthurt because bull cheated on her. Butthurt. Her ass is hurting right now. Because cuz probably was fucking somebody else. Someone cheat on you, just walk away. Don't have no one threatened. And you was beating on him. Could she be charged for assault? Please. Lock her away.
A point where you could no longer sort of go out every day and do realty work.
Yeah, so I got my license in March, and then COVID kind of happened in April. So they closed the office when that happened. So I really wasn't working during the time.
Did you have a particular interest in the law?
As in?
Did you want to study it? Anything related to that? Go to law school?
Oh, well, back in the day, yeah, I didn't want to go to law school. I'm not going to lie, but it ended up not happening.
Okay. And you said your profession is a realtor.
Yeah, I do real estate.
All right, no further questions at this time.
Okay, thanks. Who's going to, all right, Ms. Perlette, cross-examination? Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Not the awkward silence. I hope I never have to be up as no witness or fucking up on a stand. I'm gonna shit myself, bro. Yo, chat, listen, I got out of jury duty one time, bro, because I went there and they was like, "There's no cases to that." I said, "Thank you, please." I hope I never have jury duty. Knock on fucking wood, bro. Golly.
When you met Travis Rudolph, you knew that he had been in the NFL, is that correct?
Correct.
You knew he played for the Giants, and then he played for the Dolphins, right?
Later on.
Right, but
Not initially did I know that, no.
At some point during your relationship, you knew that he had a very lucrative contract with the NFL, correct?
I knew nothing about his contract.
Okay. But you knew he played for the NFL, right?
Correct.
Okay. And at some point he became injured, right?
Correct.
And he was cut from playing for the NFL. He lost his contract, basically, right?
Correct.
Okay. And he would spend his days down in Miami rehabbing and training, right?
No, he would spend his days at home playing video games.
Okay. But so your testimony is that he never went down to Miami and was rehabbing his injury in order to play for the Canadian League that he had just landed a contract with?
That's not my testimony. You said what was...
Go ahead.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Just 1 minute into the exchange, it becomes evident that Attorney Perlette is grappling with a challenging witness, as expected during cross-examination. This is one of the reasons leading questions are permitted in cross-examination, but generally not in direct examination. In a case where the perpetrator's identity is not in question and the focus shifts to intent, witness testimony becomes vital. Moving forward, you will observe Attorney Perlette predominantly employing a tactic called deconstructive cross-examination, designed to manage the difficult witness and undermine her credibility in the eyes of the jurors. The strategy involves constantly challenging the witness, trying to provoke emotional responses that may lead to a loss of composure, inconsistent statements, or a lack of willingness to tell the truth. The end goal is to present the witness as unreliable, biased, and emotionally unstable, thereby casting doubt on the entirety of their testimony. Let's continue.
Isn't it?
I like how they explain that. Who's ever ahead of this channel, y'all fired, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
True that he was rehabbing his injury.
Sometimes.
Okay. And other times he was playing video games. That's your testimony.
Correct.
And isn't it true that he was also training down at the NFL facility down in Miami after he was injured?
I'm not sure what he would do in Miami.
That was a concern of yours, wasn't it? That he was off in Miami and you didn't know what he was doing, right?
Correct.
Okay. She fucking her up.
When you met Travis, he had a nice vehicle, a BMW truck. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And he was taking care of you, basically.
Hit him with the, ooh, this nice. You got money. That's how she probably was.
Financially, when you guys were together, was he not?
He was not taking care of me financially at all during our entire relationship.
At that time, you were also sleeping over his house pretty much on a daily basis. That's what you told the jury yesterday?
Correct.
And it was during this time that you and Travis were dating that you were actually married to another man, Andre Chinsang. Is that correct?
Legally separated, but correct.
Well, you were still legally married, weren't you?
The people could be married and separated.
Okay.
So we were separated.
Right, but you weren't divorced, let me put it that way.
Correct.
Okay. So if you're not divorced, then you're still legally married. Is that correct?
I thought separated was a thing when it came to marriage. I thought you can either be married, separated, or divorced. But if you want to get technical, like very technical, yes, we were not divorced.
Okay. And while you were dating Travis
shit.
for this
She dicking her. Okay, lawyer.
year or so, year and a
She
half,
tight.
you never told him that you were married to another man, right?
No, I didn't.
And you
Oh, this shady bitch.
testified yesterday that you and Travis had a conversation about marriage. Is that right? That's what you told this jury yesterday. That you and Travis, at some point, you had a conversation about marriage. You remember that?
I didn't necessarily say we had a conversation about marriage. We basically were discussing has that came up about a future, and I said things have came up that weren't that serious, but yeah, conversations were had.
About marriage. That was your testimony.
Not specifically about marriage, just about a future between me and him, kids, things, etc.
So
stuff
marriage
like that.
too.
Okay, so you're telling this jury today that you did not say yesterday on direct examination that you and Travis had a conversation about marriage. Is that what you're telling this jury?
No, we had a conversation about that. Yes, we did.
Okay. And
Well, she
you had a
did her.
conversation with a man about marriage, and you're still married to Andre Chisang. Is that correct?
Correct.
So you lied to Travis. You misled him, did you not?
Travis never asked me if I was married.
So you have to be asked a question in order to get an answer, or to be told the truth. Is that what you're telling this jury?
I'm just telling the jury that the conversation about me being married never came up, so I never spoke on it because I felt like it was not my personal business to speak on.
Right, so what you're telling
Wait, how's that not your personal business to speak on? Wait. It's not her personal business to speak on, but she's married, so that's her personal. Bro, these broads, man. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's just like, what the fuck? I'm not trying to sound sexist, but this woman is stupid, bro. What the fuck? How she get her? I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna do too much on her.
this jury is that unless somebody asks you a question, a specific question, you don't have to tell them the correct or honest answer. That's what you just told them.
I'm not telling you guys that. I'm telling you guys that in relationships, you have a past. It might not be clean. It might not be the best past that you have, but I decided to leave the past of my relationship behind me. When I started dating Travis, I felt like I didn't need to disclose that because it had nothing to do with what me and Travis had going on.
So, but if you wanted to get married and you're not divorced or some shit, like, come on.
So you were talking about marriage and you're married. You never told him, right? Isn't it true you never told him?
I never. No, he answered.
Next question.
Why did you want Detective Ema to know that Keyshawn had a concealed weapons permit?
I wanted him to know because there was a shooting.
Right, because your brother took his gun with him.
N-
And that's why you wanted
Show me where my brother took his gun with him. Show it to me. But you're telling me something that you're asking me a question. I'm letting you know my answer. So if you don't have proof right in front of my face, then you can't sit here and tell me anything. I'm telling you.
Okay, enough. Next question.
Exactly. Next question.
Stop. Your next question,
Like
please.
is this how you talk to Travis?
Stop.
This is how I'm talking to you.
Next question.
Do you recognize this?
Yep.
What is this?
I had to sign that in order to turn my phone in.
Okay, so this is a consent to search form,
Correct.
and this is your name down here on the lower right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, and my signature.
Is that your signature? And can you tell us what date this is?
4/15.
So April 15th of 2021?
Correct.
The incident occurred on April 6th of 2021?
That has no recollection for me. You have to understand that. When they asked me to turn my phone in, that's when I turned my phone in.
Okay, so you actually signed the consent to search on April 15th of 2021, is that correct?
Correct.
So that was signed by you several days after the incident, right?
Correct.
And then you turned your phone in The following day after you signed that, and you sent your friend Paloma to do that, right?
Correct.
You didn't turn your phone over to the detective directly. You sent a friend.
Correct.
And the reason you did that was you didn't want to be interviewed by the detective. Isn't that true?
No, I was already previously interviewed by her.
By Detective Ema. We've talked about that.
Exactly.
But the phone was being turned over to the lead detective in the case, Detective Vanderland. Isn't that not correct?
Correct.
And you never went to see Detective Vanderland. You sent your friend instead, right?
Right?
My friend turned the phone in.
Yeah, you said yes.
You asked me this already, and I've answered yes. My friend turned the phone in.
Right, and you told the jury yesterday the reason you had your friend do it is because she lived closer.
Correct.
To the detective than you did, right?
Correct.
You lived in Delray at the time?
Right.
Detectives in West Palm Beach, right?
Right.
It's about a 20-minute car ride?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
You have a car, right? You had a car back then.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
You couldn't drive 20 minutes to drop your phone off to the detective?
It wasn't 20 minutes from my house, though.
How many minutes was it?
About 40.
From Delray to West Palm?
She was somewhere further. It was far from my house. It was traffic time. So I just gave it to my friend the night before, and she just turned it in after work. Okay. That's all it was.
So it's your testimony that the detective told you that you had to come during a specific time that was traffic time? Is that your testimony?
She didn't say I had to come a specific time. I came when I gave my phone when I was ready to give it to her.
You could have gone any time. There wasn't a specific time set during traffic time, right?
She look at her W lawyer. I feel like he's still going to take that life sentence, so I ain't gonna hold you.
What's the question?
That's my question. Don't you understand?
No.
Okay. You could have dropped that phone off any time. The detective didn't say you had to come during a specific time. Is that correct?
I dropped my phone off when she asked me to drop the phone off.
You didn't. Paloma did.
Correct.
Yesterday, you testified to this jury on direct examination that Travis manhandled you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. You've also testified that he picked you up off your feet and slammed you to the ground 2 times. Is that correct?
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
So he literally picked you up off your feet and then slammed you to the ground on 2 occasions.
Correct.
And you testified that he was disrespectful yesterday. That's the moral of his story. Is that correct?
Correct.
Isn't the moral of the story is that you sent your brother and his friends to go kill Travis?
No, the moral of the story is him putting his hands on me. That is really the basis of everything. And I didn't send my brothers to kill him.
No, you just sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
I didn't say shoot him.
You sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
Correct.
Tell the jury what the shit is.
When you're angry, you say things. I'm sure everyone in this courtroom has said something when you're... I'm trying to speak. If you want me to answer your question, you have to let me answer your question.
Well, if you were responsive to my question, I wouldn't have...
All right. Answer the question, please.
Okay. Can you repeat your question?
The question was shit. What does shit mean in the context of that text?
Anything but him.
Okay. So it could have been his brother?
No.
It could have been the house?
Nothing violent toward a person.
It could have been his mother's house, right?
I was upset and my adrenaline was running and I said something that I didn't mean. That's the bottom line of that. I didn't mean for my brothers to do any of that. That's why when my brother left the house, he did not have a firearm on him.
So you're not answering my question again.
Okay.
You told the jury that shit meant anything other than a person, right? That's what you just told them. You remember that?
Okay, can I clarify the jury?
Finish my question.
Okay.
Didn't you just tell the jury that shit meant anything other than a person? Yes or no?
I would like to clarify that.
Well, answer yes or no, and then you can clarify. Did you not just tell them that?
I did tell them that, but I want to clarify what I mean.
Okay.
When I said that, I was upset, I was angry, and I said something that I didn't mean.
Bro, she should be in jail, bro. It's her fault. And if you look at the video, she was beating his ass. And he did not slam that girl to the ground. He was trying to get her off of him. If anything, they both was about to fall, bro.
My adrenaline was running. I am clarifying my answer. Am I not?
Go ahead, finish.
So I was upset and I ended up saying something that I didn't mean. Like people say things when they're upset that they don't mean all the time. But since the situation has happened, it obviously blew up 20 times more. But I didn't necessarily mean for anything to happen to Travis, his family, his house, or anything. It was like my second home. I would not want anything to happen there.
All right. So again, when you just told the jury that when you sent the text to go shoot up his shit, to shoot meant anything other than a person.
I just clarified my answer to the jury.
I'm asking, isn't that what you just told them?
Sustain. Next question.
When you left the house, you called your brother Keyshawn. You remember that?
Yes.
Okay, and you were still crying and upset when you called him, right?
Yes.
And then you also called Tyler Robinson when you left Travis's house, did you not?
Yes.
And you were crying and upset at that point as well?
Yes.
And you told both of them that Travis had picked you up and slammed you to the ground, right?
Yes.
And that he had disrespected you?
Yes.
And you also sent a text message to Keyshawn at roughly 9:45 that Travis dropped you to the ground. You remember that?
Yep.
And in response to that text message, Keyshawn sent a group text message to you and Tyler Robinson that Travis is a dead man walking. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that's the message that you deleted from your phone, right?
No, I deleted the shoot up message.
And you also deleted the dead man walking message.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't remember if I did or not.
Why did you delete messages so that this jury couldn't see them?
Objection to the phrasing of the question. It's argumentative.
It is argumentative phrased that way. Rephrase, please.
Why
Sustained.
would you delete evidence so that it's not available for the jury to see?
The evidence wasn't deleted for the jury not to see because clearly I'm
Cap. She capping her ass off. Cap.
standing up here right now and I'm admitting that I did delete the messages and I'm confessing that I did turn my phone into the police enforcement. It wasn't for the jury not to see. After all these actions have happened, you have to understand how that looks. It looks ridiculous. Beforehand, if nothing like that happened, it would have just been words that were said. People say things when they're mad, their adrenaline is running all the time.
No, you don't threaten people to shoot, bro. That's the problem with y'all. She literally threatened this man's life and thought that was okay. Like, come on, Gangy. Like, bro, sis is tripping. Somebody come get her. Somebody get her out of here. She's done. Get her. She's grit.
So that is the reason why I deleted them after I came to the conclusion that there was a shooting.
He wanted absolutely nothing to do with you. Isn't that the fact?
I wanted absolutely nothing to do with him.
And isn't true, you told this jury yesterday that Travis said, I don't like you anymore. You remember that? You remember telling this to the jury yesterday?
He was saying, I don't necessarily remember him saying those exact words, but he was saying a lot of things. Like I said as...
Then why'd you tell the jury yesterday he said, I don't like you anymore?
He probably did say that. He was saying a lot of hurtful things.
So he did say that, right?
Okay, so yeah.
Right, so he told you to get the F out of his house and he didn't like you anymore, right?
Okay.
Is that true?
Over a million other words, but yes.
Okay, well, I'm asking you about those specific words, not the other million words that he said.
Yes.
So he said a million words?
Not a million, but he said a lot of other things.
You just told the jury he said a million words.
Yo, she is cooking her up, bro. This is why if you ever on that stand, bro, you can't be saying no extra shit, bro. She's cooking her shit up like it's fried rice right now.
So is that true?
He said a lot of other things.
I'm asking you if you're...
He said a lot of other things.
That's my question. I'm asking you if your testimony right now that he told you a million words, if that's an exaggeration or if that's the truth.
Obviously, he didn't say 1 million words.
That's what you just told them.
But he said a lot of other things to me.
Are there other things you've exaggerated about during your testimony?
Not at all. I've been extremely truthful.
She cooking.
Detective Emily Vanderland from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office played a prominent role as the lead detective in the investigation of Sebastian Jean-Jacques' shooting death. At the time of the incident, Detective Vanderland had been serving as a lead detective for slightly over a year, and this case marked her fourth as a lead detective. During cross-examination, Mark Shiner, one of Rudolph's defense attorneys, attempted to cast doubt on her investigative efforts. The defense's argument revolved around the notion that there were clear signs that the 4 individuals who arrived unannounced at Travis's residence at midnight may have intended to cause significant bodily harm or even commit murder. These indications included the presence of at least 1 gun in their vehicle, threatening text messages, and additional clues that emerged as the investigation progressed. Yet, Travis was swiftly arrested within 4 hours. Attorney Shiner questioned whether a comprehensive investigation was conducted to uncover the truth of the actual events.
You arrested Travis Rudolph at 4 a.m., right?
I'm sorry?
You arrested Travis Rudolph at 4 a.m. on April 7th, 2021, right?
Somewhere around there. Yes, sir.
Charged with first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, he about to cook the police
Tell the
officer.
jury
shit?
how
Oh,
long you spoke
detective
with
shit?
Keyshawn Jones at the 40th and Broadway area that morning.
It was about a 10-minute interview.
Okay, and you never talked to him again to this day on any kind of sworn interviews, right?
Sworn, no.
Okay. Interview him on an unsworn interview?
I wouldn't call it an interview. I spoke with him, but there was no further information that I felt needed at that time to be sworn, so I didn't conduct an official interview.
It's some shady shit going on.
So to this day,
he fucking saying no. Let me chill.
you've never went back to him and asked him why he's the one who sent the first message to his sister and Tyler Robinson that Travis is a dead man walking. You've never asked him that, right?
No.
You didn't care, did you?
That's not the case.
Why didn't you ask him?
Yeah, that's what
Because the evidence was there.
Okay. The evidence was there that he went to go kill Travis Rudolph. Isn't that correct?
No, sir.
You weren't there, were you?
When
this went down, you were not there, were you?
No, sir.
And you don't have any video camera showing you exactly what happened. Maybe a view from behind, correct?
That's false. I do have video.
You have video that shows you what happened at the car?
There's video of the car, yes, sir.
Okay. Who do you see in the car on that video? Nobody, right? You see figures going in there. You can't tell who's going in that car, can you?
Specifically, no, sir.
So if somebody has a gun in that car or outside the car, you said there was no blood on the outside, inside the car, right? In the back seat, there was no blood, right?
Not that I saw, sir.
And not that crime scene did either, right? As far as you know, crime scene didn't find any blood in the back seat of the car, right?
Oh, I'm not going to speak on behalf of crime scene, sir.
Well, you're the one who's in charge of this investigation, aren't you?
Absolutely, sir.
You're the one who gathers all of the information, and the buck stops with you. Right?
Is that sure? I mean,
You're the
I'm
one-
not sure what the question is.
Well, you're the one responsible for this case from the sheriff's office. It was your case, and you have other people who help you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Damn, he cooking, bro. They cooking their shit, bro. What
All
the
right,
fuck?
so isn't it true when you spoke to Keyshawn Jones and Christopher Lowe, neither one of them they had actually both told you no one in their car had a gun, right?
Johnny said he had to pick it up to take it out to the airport.
All right, but I'm watching this crazy murder mystery joint. This one, so it's about this ex-football. You remember that video with the little white boy who had autism? He was sitting alone in the cafeteria, and then a black football player sat with him. All right, well, if you don't remember that, but basically he was dating this girl. He cheated on the girl, and basically telling her, "I don't want you anymore," whatever the case may be. She started getting mad. They started hitting, they got into like a little physical altercation. She ends up on the ground. She leaves, texts her brother, what happened. Her brother texts her saying Travis is a dead man walking, and then she's like, go shoot his shit up. So then him and his 4 friends go over to the man's house, and they start fighting and whatnot. And the guy who was defending his home goes into the house, brings out his rifle and shoots 39 shots, and he ends up killing one of them. Now he's on investigation for murder, and he was about to go to the Canadian Football League, because
Wait, so they tried to kill him, but he killed one of them, and now he's getting in trouble for it.
pretty much they even found a gun on the people.
Isn't that self-defense?
Yeah, it's self-defense, but it's because he shot, like, they're trying to make the case like, he shot 39 times and like all of that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So that's what I'm watching right now.
Not to their knowledge, no, sir.
Well, not to anyone's knowledge.
Huh?
I'm going to the thrift store tomorrow with Johnny.
All right, pick me up some comic books if they got Diary Wimpy Kid books, and see if they got some swim trunks there. All right, thanks, my love.
Except theirs. That's what would have to be their knowledge, right?
At the time that I interviewed them, yes, sir.
And you interviewed them separately.
Yes, sir.
And they both specifically, I'll start with Keyshawn Jones, told you no one in his car had a gun, right?
Yes, sir.
And Chris Lowe told you the exact same thing. No one in his car had a gun or the Cadillac.
Yes, sir.
And you know that's not true. Right?
At any point or at the time that I spoke with him, I'm not.
Well, at the moment you spoke to him, you wouldn't have known that because that's what they told you and you accepted that, right?
At the time, yes.
Yeah. And you found out an hour later, 5 o'clock, that Agent McMichael, with his canine gun detecting dog, found a gun, right?
A gun, yes, sir.
All right. And at that point, you said you didn't really know whose gun it was, right?
Correct.
The next morning or the next day, can you look in a computer base or a database and put a serial number in to find out who purchased the gun?
No.
No way to do that?
No, sir.
All right, but you went to talk to Mr. Robinson, you said, and you made sure he wasn't on narcotics so he can give you a clear statement, right?
Well, I don't know what medications he was taking, but my point was I ensured that he was comfortable speaking with me and was not in a mental state where he could not provide an accurate interview.
Was he able to talk to you?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Robinson admitted once you showed him pictures of the gun that it was his, right?
No,
You didn't show him pictures?
I did not.
Was anyone with you who showed him pictures?
There was no one with me.
Huh? So how did you see the gun? Did you bring the actual gun?
I did not.
What did you do? Just tell him a gun was found and he said it was his?
I believe I initially said that
I'm not gonna lie, he cooking her shit. What the fuck?
we found a gun on scene, and if it was his, he needed to be honest about it.
And you never showed him any pictures?
Not at that time, no, sir. I didn't have the photos yet.
Okay. So April 8th, around what time? In the afternoon you spoke to him, or you don't remember?
I believe it was somewhere around 5 p.m.-ish.
All right, so the very next day, you're confirmed that somebody in Keyshawn Jones's vehicle, along with Christopher Lowe and the decedent, Mr. Gene Jocks, had a gun, right? You knew one person did on the 8th, right?
On the 8th, when I spoke to him, I found out that at some point, somebody had a gun on their person. Yes, sir.
All right, well, you don't think the gun was there, where he found it right there and dropped it right there. He brought it with him in the Cadillac with the other three fellas, right? You don't know?
That was the way it was described, yes, sir.
All right, so he brought the gun. So you knew, at least on the 8th, that Christopher Lowe and Keyshawn Jones lied to you about no one bringing a gun, right?
No.
Did you ever hear, did Mr. Robinson ever tell you that the decedent, Mr. Sebastian Gene Jocks, was very adamant for him to bring a gun in front of the Christopher Lowe and Keyshawn Jones when they were all together? Did you ever hear that from Mr. Robinson?
I did not.
Huh? Did anyone ever tell you that, to follow up on that? That that's what Mr. Robinson said?
I believe you suggested that during my deposition.
And you didn't do nothing about it, right?
At that time, no.
To this day.
Yo, he cooking his shit, frying. What the fuck? Hold up, these lawyers came to play. What's the prosecution going to do?
He didn't do anything about it. Did
That's
you?
Correct.
All they got to say is, oh, he shot too many shots. Nah, cuz I'm going to be honest. If I got a strap and you come to my house talking that shit, try to jump me over some bitch, and you pull a gun out on me, best believe I'm bringing out the artillery. I'm bringing out the heavy shit. I'm surviving any means possible. Come on.
You never went to Keyshawn Jones and said, why'd you lie to me? You guys knew. Your own friends said you all were there when at least you knew myself, Mr. Robinson, brought the gun. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you confront him?
Because that's not something to just assume.
Well, if his friend says it, Mr. Robinson, that's not an assumption, is it?
I'm sorry?
If Mr. Robinson said everyone in that car knew he was bringing a gun, that's an assumption?
I didn't have information from Mr. Robinson that he said to everyone that he had a gun.
He never told you that, right?
No, you told me that.
All right, well, did you take a look at his tape statement or ask the prosecutors for his deposition to see that he said that under oath a couple of weeks or a month or two after this incident happened?
No, I never got that transcript.
How come?
I just didn't.
But you love doing follow-up. He said it's the most important thing. Once the case doesn't start until after the arrest is made, right?
The follow-up starts once the arrest is made, yes, sir.
You shouldn't make an arrest until you get all the facts, right?
That's not how that works, sir.
Not how it works?
No.
So you arrest somebody and then you find out things and it could be too late. You've already ruined their life by accusing them of these heinous crimes, possibly, right?
No.
Okay. Not in your book. You don't believe that?
Not at all.
Okay.
He cooking her shit, and she don't even know.
Okay, so the man, you know who this? You don't know his name, but you see him here, right?
I see. I know the two in the back. One of them is Tyler, and one of them is Mr. Lowe.
Okay, so.
But in this image, I can't comfortably testify that somebody is or isn't someone.
So from you watching the video, you being the lead detective on this, you can't tell us that this man, even on the photos I showed you, Tyler Robinson took his shirt off after the doorbell, not the doorbell, but the door was knocked on, and then he takes his shirt off before Mr. Rudolph's brother comes out the door. You don't know that.
I don't recall that, and I can't tell that by those images alone, no, sir.
You saw the real video, the actual video.
I did, and I can't recall whether he took his shirt off.
Yeah.
At what point he took his shirt off. I recall his shirt being off, though.
And he came there with it on, right?
I can't recall that.
Well, wouldn't it be a factor for you to consider what someone's motive is if they take their shirt off, go into a stranger's home with 3 of their friends or brothers to allegedly talk to this man? Wouldn't that be a factor you need to consider?
Well, it was a factor that was already discussed prior.
They did not. First of all, they did not go to that man's home to talk, bro. They went to go fuck his shit up, bro, and shit just went south. That's really what happened. That's because these niggas not black, so they don't understand. If someone comes to my house to talk with 3 other niggas, bro, they try, you know what I'm saying?
I meant really, that doesn't show you Tyler Robinson is there to get into a fight or to kill somebody?
No, sir. It definitely does not.
That confirms he's there to talk to somebody like he told you, right?
The amount that somebody is clothed doesn't determine anything as far as specifically their motive one way or another, sir.
You ever been to high school and see guys take their shirt off right before they get into a fist fight? You ever seen that?
To be perfectly honest, in my high school, no.
Okay. And none of the other detectives in this case said, hey, look, that's a pretty good sign. He's about to start some trouble. He's taking his shirt off.
No, that wasn't something that was told to me. No.
You didn't ask anybody either, right?
No, I didn't.
Because if you don't know that the evidence is there, you're not going to look for it, basically, right?
Not in this instance. In this instance, the simple fact that somebody removed their clothes is not a telltale sign of really anything.
That's because you're not from the church. Bro, if a nigga pulls up his pants or take off his shirt, niggas is about to start fighting, bro. That's a nigga moment, bro.
Your probable cause means you just have to write a report that someone probably did something, right? Based on your report that you write.
I wouldn't say that's what probable cause is, sir, no.
You disagree that probable cause is not a report that you write under oath and you include whatever you think is important, and that's what you base your arrest on, what you believe is probable cause, your opinion.
Well, the first thing you said, sir, was that it's a report of something that somebody probably did. I disagree with that. It's based on evidence.
Doesn't probable cause mean probably, possibly, probably, or you disagree? It means definitely.
I didn't say it means definitely, but I wouldn't say it's probably. It's based off of evidence.
Well, it's based on the evidence you want to include. You're the one who's the author of that report, right?
Sustained. It's argumentative.
Who writes your report?
I wrote my report, sir.
Okay. And that's completely different than beyond a reasonable doubt, isn't it?
Absolutely.
There's plenty of reasons why somebody wouldn't talk to you as a police officer, isn't there?
I'm sure there is.
You just arrested Mr. Rudolph's son. The moment he came out of the house, he was arrested, right?
No, sir.
Put in handcuffs?
He was detained.
Oh, detained. Was he allowed to leave?
Absolutely not, because he was detained, sir.
Put in a police car?
Yes, sir.
Hands behind his back with handcuffs?
Yes, sir.
And you don't call that an arrest?
No, sir.
Oh, what? How's she lead detective, bro? Hold up. Just so I know I'm not tripping, chat. Hold up. What does it mean to arrest someone? To seize by legal authority and to take into custody. Okay. Stop or check. Okay. The action of seizing someone to take into custody. A stoppage or sudden cessation. I cannot say that fucking word, so I'm not going to vindict myself like that. But so by or placing a person in custody or under a restraint, usually for the purpose for compelling obedience to the law. So did they not place him under restraint by placing? I'm gonna just let it rock. I'm gonna let it rock. I'm finding holes myself, and I ain't no lawyer. I'm just saying he dicking her right now.
Thank you, Your Honor. Defense calls Travis Rudolph. Stand right here. Face the clerk. Raise your right hand, please.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, Mr. Rudolph, please say and spell your first and your last name for the record and the jury.
My name is Travis Rudolph, Travis. Last name Rudolph, Rudolph.
As the vehicle is driving away, you realize that you kept shooting even after it was gone?
During the time, no, but.
So you start
video,
shooting
yes.
after it moved, as we've established, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then even as it's going away, you're still shooting into it, right?
Yes, I fired a couple rounds.
And you just kept going. It's not a couple, it's 39, right?
The 39, that's in the process of while I seen the firearm, so.
Right. And you gave an interview about this particular topic. Do you recall that?
Yes, ma'am.
And at the time you were asked by the reporter, why 39 shots? Do you recall that?
Yes, ma'am.
You said you had quick reflexes.
Yes, ma'am.
Not you needed to neutralize the threat. You had quick reflexes.
I also said I needed to neutralize the threat. I just kept shooting until they was no longer a threat.
As they're driving away from you, trying everything to get away from you, you still thought you needed to neutralize what threat?
I disagree with you that they was trying to get away from me because I don't see how you're trying to get away from someone and you're pointing firearms at someone.
So the car that's moving away from you is not trying to get away from you. It's coming towards you.
Once again, I can't control what Keyshawn did as a driver, but I know what I seen. And that was 2 firearms pointed at me and my brother, so.
And your brother is behind you, right?
Yes, I believe he was behind me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm sorry. I believe he was behind me, yes, like to the right of me.
And your mom's in the house, right?
From my knowledge, yes.
So this whole time you're shooting into the car, they're certainly in no immediate danger.
Excuse me, can you repeat that?
Your brother and your mom are certainly in no immediate danger.
Me and my brother was in immediate danger. He was right there and right next to me.
The car's going away and you're still firing into it.
There's firearms pointed at us, ma'am.
How could you see that? It's tinted windows and it's away from you now, driving away from you.
I seen it while their car was faced towards us.
And then at the end of all this shooting, you keep walking down the road. You saw that in the video, right?
Yes, ma'am.
With your firearm.
Yes, ma'am.
Why didn't you just go home? Why didn't you just go home when you saw that Daryl was fine, the fight had ended? Why didn't you just go home?
Because it appeared that their car was heading towards me and my brother with no lights on. So that's already raising suspicion. And then in the midst of that, they pointed firearms at me and my brother.
You can clearly see that vehicle is not going towards you, right?
From that video.
Nothing further, Judge.
I don't know. I feel like he listen, I just feel like he was scared. His mom in the house, his brother right there. Somebody pulled up. They definitely pulled up with firearms, bro. I'm telling you that for a fact. They definitely probably threatened him with a firearm. And he was like, bet, I got something for you. They thought they was going to bitch him. What happened was they thought they was going to bitch him to, never disrespecting their sister or whatever the case. But they pulled out a gun. Once you pull out a gun, bro, it's up from there. Come on.
Nobody's preventing Daryl from coming back home. Video proves no reason for Daryl to go down that street.
Ew, I have
He
recently. I don't
pursued
like that.
them as they were fleeing.
Okay.
Video does not lie. Before Travis Rudolph even gets to his brother, all the men have run back to the car door. The door then closes, and the vehicle immediately starts moving. Travis Rudolph isn't even in frame yet. He's not even close enough yet. And then you see him, and then he starts shooting. He's clearly the one moving forward as that vehicle is backing up. Clearly. Video doesn't lie.
Wait. So he's moving forward as the vehicle is backing up. So isn't the vehicle still coming towards him? I'm going to shut up.
The video does not lie. The defendant starts shooting after the vehicle had started backing up and moving away. Why do I keep stressing this, ladies and gentlemen? Because it is important. How can you claim that there is a threat to you? You must do this. You must be judge, jury, and executioner if they are getting away from you. If they are moving away from you, how do you prove necessity? How do you say it absolutely is necessity? I had to do it. I had no choice.
To be honest, I feel like if he didn't do what he did to let them know he got that shit on him, they would have came back and harmed him. I'm just saying there might have been retaliation. There still might be retaliation. So I'm just saying.
They are getting away from you.
Good afternoon, members of the jury. Hell has no fury like a woman scorned. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Great argument by opposing counsel, but I forgot to talk to you about the facts of the case, about what the witnesses said, about Detective Vanderlyn and her lack of investigation. I didn't know any better. I was watching an episode of The Sopranos. Just the names changed. Somebody disrespected a mobster's daughter, and they went to go whack him. They go kill him. That's what this case really is. Not just the video that shows you what it shows you. Of course it doesn't lie, but it doesn't show you the whole story. At the moment of truth, you can't see who's in that car and what they're doing or not doing. You'll never know. It's impossible. State can argue all they want. They weren't there. Shameful that you didn't get to see the real evidence in this case. It's a shame that nobody cared. Thank God he had lawyers that cared, that asked questions, wanted to know the truth. 10-minute interview by Detective Vanderlyn. 10 minutes for two people who are key witnesses and never go back to talk to them again.
I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. But 10 minutes for someone who's a key witness that was there, bro, you gotta give him a whole day. Come on.
That defies logic.
Yes, it does. Talk to him.
See, the two reasons for that: total incompetence,
Dying.
or she knew if she asked more.
I'm not gonna lie, he's cooking the detective. I don't know if they got beef or what the case may be, but he is cooking her shit something viciously. I don't and I don't know if they got beef. They might got beef because the way he cooking her shit, she catching strays left and right. He basically called her dumb, you dumb bitch. Why you didn't ask more questions, you stupid bitch? That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Come on.
More questions, she'd have a problem. These guys were lying.
Oh, shit.
Her incompetence would show. Either way, it shows. Either way. It's ridiculous. This is not Sherlock Holmes. This is Barney Fife. I'm sorry if I'm using old terms from shows, maybe RFD, but this is crazy. Palm Beach County, one of the most wealthiest counties in America. A 10-minute interview. We'll ask him what happened. And that's fair? That's fair to Mr. Rudolph? Arresting him at 3 o'clock in the morning? The 2 10-minute interviews and shell casings and not give a damn about what really happened? Is that fair? How did he get away with that? How? Defense admits that this should be a 5-minute verdict. I'm not asking you to go back there and say anything but the truth. Based on what you heard and saw in this courtroom, that's it. You're limited to that, what you have. That's it, what you were given. There's 100 conflicts. There's 100 reasonable doubts here. There's a lack of evidence everywhere. But most importantly, I urge y'all to take a vote. Did they prove, beyond a reasonable doubt, that Mr. Rudolph was not acting in self-defense? Did they prove that?
No. Listen, if I was on that jury joint, bro, I would have been like, free my mans. Free him till it's backwards.
That's what this boils down to. And if they didn't, the case is over. It's not guilty. Better luck next time. You didn't prove it to me. And then whenever you feel about what happened, didn't happen, who should be charged, who shouldn't be charged, you can talk about it outside the courthouse. But in this case here, the only question you're asked is, really, was he acting in self-defense? Did they prove he was not? And I submit there's no possible way you can say yes, beyond all reasonable doubt in your heart of hearts, that he was not.
As the jury deliberated, the Rudolph family provided Travis with emotional support in the courthouse hallway.
Yo, I'm nervous. What the fuck happened? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they're gonna vote him guilty, but bro. Chat, I'm scared, bro. Is he gonna be guilty or not guilty? I feel like it's guilty because the jury don't be knowing shit. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to put my hands in random, not random people, but like, I guess you would, especially. But then I don't know. Let's just see. I feel like it's gonna be biased after this. Oh my gosh, what is it? Predicts. They're gonna put him guilty on charge of first-degree murder.
I am given to understand, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that you have reached a verdict. Is that so? All right. Will the foreperson please hand the verdict form to one of our deputies? Deputy, somebody. Mike, would you go get that for me, please?
If he's found guilty, bro, this is gonna be so fucking sad, bro. Because he had a career, bro. She ruined this man's career over being cheated on, bro. She sent them boys to do a hit. I don't care what nobody says. She told him go shoot that shit up. Shoot his shit up. You know what his shit is. She tried to play it off like, oh, not to a person. No, you wanted them to kill that man. Come on. And it took them 4 hours, so they really was in there chatting it up.
Would you publish the verdict, please?
In the Circuit Court of the 15th Judicial Circuit, Criminal Division, in and for Palm Beach County, Florida, case number 21 CF002938 A and B, Division W, State of Florida versus Travis Rudolph.
I'm
Defendant.
nervous.
Verdict. We, the jury, find as follows. As to count 1, we find the defendant not guilty. As to
Come on, wait.
count 2, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 3, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 4, we find the defendant not guilty. So say we all, the 7th day of June, 2023, in West Palm Beach, County, Florida.
Would either side like to have, I'm sorry, would either side like to have the jury polled? All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, pass out to you letters identical to those which I've given your colleagues, the 2 alternate jurors whom I excused earlier in the afternoon, or I guess it was morning. I would encourage you, please, to take the time. It won't take you more than.
Bro, I would have been tight if they put that, bro. Bro, if they said that nigga was guilty, bro, I promise you I would have been tight. Let's see what they gotta say. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how anyone could decent with facts. That's what I'm saying, bro. She should have been charged. Female privilege is crazy. Bro, she did, bro. The fucking woman, bro, lawyer, bro, she was eating everybody up, bro. Left no fucking crumbs. She took the whole fucking plate, nigga. What the fuck? She was eating them up. That's what I'm saying. Bro, hold on. I want to see. I want to see how he doing now.
Shortly after midnight,
He got straight to it. He said, Mom. He said, damn, man. I said, what's up? He's like, it's Pops, man. They say he got shot and he in critical condition and he might not make it.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? This shit crazy, bro. She really just ruined that man's life, bro. What the fuck? Bro, she really ruined that man's life. Like, no, like, funny shit, bro. Bro, I would be, bro, this is why you can't be doing shit, bro. You gotta really, like, you really, bro. My man's was found not guilty. Bro, if he, hold on. Huh? I'll make this one. Take them off. We just got buy some sour cream, some all that. Huh? Yeah, we can get that tomorrow. But yo, was you watching it?
Does James work tomorrow?
No.
See if you want to pick them up. Because I'm gonna be on Jason for just we probably go back to like 3 or 4, 5.
I'll ask him. But yo, that was crazy. Was you watching me?
No. I
Bro,
was downstairs looking exactly on the street because it's not wait for me to go see it.
that's okay. I'm about to but I think I'm about to end stream soon. I think I'm about to end it here, y'all. I'm getting tired. Plus, I got work at 9 in the morning, so I want to make sure I get some sleep. But I'm gonna start doing the murder mysteries Mondays and shit. So I'll probably drop this for next Monday. All right, y'all. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. Make sure you share with your grandma, your cousins, and your brothers. And also, important message: don't be trying to get nobody jumped, hurt, or shot at. This is what happens. Pay attention to this case. And here's a smooch from me to you. Mwah. And I love you guys. And